What up, guys? Brand new documentary uploading today. I got a 50-minute documentary uploading right now. It's stalkered up. It tends to get more stalkered up when I'm not recording, especially when I can't record. So when I'm exporting videos to upload them, I can't close out of the app while it's exporting. So pretty much every time I'm doing that, it'll get more stalkered up. It'll be extremely stalkered up, and today it was extremely stalkered up. And there's been a billion green shirts today, stalkered up. There's probably some more green shirters coming in a second, or green pantser. I saw a lady with a green bag a little bit ago. I think it was a green bagger. I'm not sure, but she was stalkered up though. So stay tuned for the next 50-minute documentary. I don't know if it's gonna take 12 hours to upload or what. I don't know how long it's gonna take to upload. It might upload in 5 minutes, or it might take all day to upload. I don't know. Just depends on how Skynet feels, I think. I think it's Skynet. And my phone has just been lagging a lot lately because it's Skynet doing it. And then it'll unlag synced. And it's just like every time I'm doing something, like if I'm Googling something, or if I'm posting something, or if I'm like whatever, it's been doing it like a lot lately. Like the connection's fucked up, but it's not though. It does it all the time, every day, but it's been doing it more lately. Just being a bitch. So I don't know. That's the stock ward. There's been a bunch of planes still this morning and yesterday and the day before, I think. And then there's just trucks with like subliminal messages, like whatever the side of the truck says. It'll be like Skynet talking to me through like whatever it says on the truck or on the, like the logo or whatever. Like Skynet talks to me through that and through like graphic tees and stuff. I don't understand whatever language you're speaking in my comments. I don't know what you said. But what's up? A guy just got in a green truck outside and then he's starting it as a white SUV drove by me. Is he a green trucker? Is he gonna drive when a green shirt walks by or something? He's driving as a white car drives by me. He probably got in it when a white car drove by too or something. Is there gonna be a green shirter? And then license plates too. They like have subliminal messages on license plates too, and just whatever. Yup. And then what else? There's just this dude in here. He looked like he was like almost crying or something. I don't know if he doesn't want to stalk me or something. I get that vibe from this guy. I don't know if that's why he looks like that. Or maybe he's just depressed in general. Or maybe he's like in here to like put out like negative vibes, make me depressed. Or like maybe he's just depressed, or maybe he's depressed because he wants, or because he doesn't want to stalk me. I don't know. But he just walked away synced as someone walked through the door with a child right now. The vending machine compressor is turning on synced right now. The other day I was in here and there are these teenagers in here syncing, and they go up to the vending machine and they're like, Mason, pick a soda, Mason, pick a soda, Mason, pick a soda. The kid's name is Mason, allegedly. Is his name really Mason? Did you hear that? That was synced with somebody walking through the door. Did you hear it? The child is right next to me too, outside the window. And I think the child has green pants on. Yup. A green pants child screaming synced. And then they're gonna come in the library and then they're gonna sync. And there's a guy getting out of a car. I think he was syncing with them. And then he's syncing with this other person walking up. And they're walking up. But yeah, it's like when I'm not recording, it tends to get more crazy stalkered up. And it'll be like a bunch of planes, or it'll be like people like driving by me really fast or doing some crazy shit. Like this guy drove by me really fast on an ATV the other day when I wasn't recording. I think it's just because I'm not recording. I don't know if he would have still did it when I'm recording. I don't know if I was recording, I mean. I don't know. But like, he drove by me really fast on his ATV. It was a red ATV and he had a blue shirt on. And then he drives by me like 100 miles an hour. He just drives in front of me and spins around on the grass in front of me. And then he drives by me again. and he syncs with a bunch of red and blue cars, and then he drives out of sight behind me, and my mirror synced with a blue truck. There's a billion stalkers right now walking up to. I haven't seen a ton of people with their children in here yet, though. But usually when I come here, there's a ton of people with their children seen. I've seen a few of them, though. A red shirter just walked by me, and then there's a fly flying around in my face synced. And there's these engine sounds outside synced. And there's all these people walking synced. And there's a guy with camel shorts synced right now. And then the blue dress lady's coming back that synced a minute ago, and she's gonna sync again when she walks by me. She synced with a white car. 60. So yeah, check out all the documentaries and check out all the comments in all the documentaries. There's bonus DVD content. Stay tuned for the next documentary. It's uploading right now as I speak, and it might already be uploaded, or it might upload tomorrow or some shit. I don't know. Here comes the camel shorts guy again. He walked back in the building, synced. You okay? Yeah, I'm okay. It's just synced this fuck around me though. And I don't have a job right now. Hit the Cash App, PayPal. Because they sync around me. And the Adjustment Bureau decides what jobs I get and don't get, I guess. So hit the Cash App and PayPal, because I don't know when I'm allowed to get a job again by the Adjustment Bureau. A guy just walked by me with one hand in his pocket. Was he a one hand in a pocketer? These two people just walk by me. She's got a green shirt, and they walk by me as two red cars drove by me simultaneous. And then they're gonna walk in the door as a car is pulling up with a 33. That's what's happening out here. They're walking. And the 33 just, did they drop someone off? I don't think they even dropped anybody off, did they? They just pulled up and then left again. What the fuck? They just like pulled up and stopped and then left again. And then the red shirt guy came back out of the bathroom right after that and was walking up to me. And he's gonna get in a car sync, and then there's gonna be syncs, and then they're gonna sync, and then there's gonna be a sync with a sync, and then they're gonna sync a sync with a sync, and then they're gonna sync it with another sync with another sync, and then they're gonna sync. Or maybe a walking up sync. 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 The red shirter guy got in a 33 truck. Walking up sync. But yeah, I'm living in my car because they sync. So hit the Cash App and PayPal, share the video, share all the videos. They be walking up sync, and I'm living in my car because they sync. And I'm trying to find jobs, and they sync. So it's hard to find a job. And then when I get a job, it's hard to go to the job because they sync. And they do pedophile syncs, Pizzagate syncs, and they bring children in synced. There's babies crying synced. There's frequencies in my ears synced. There's flies flying around in my face synced. And there's people walking up synced. And the 33 truck is taking off synced right now, synced with a bunch of other sync heads. And the toilet is flushing sync probably, because it always is. It's probably the guy that synced. Is it that guy? The one hand, the pocketer guy? Did he flush it with one hand in his pocket? Does he still have one hand in his pocket? Did he wipe with one hand in his pocket? Don't sink. So, what else happened this morning? Bruh. The one hand, the pocketer, just came out of the bathroom and synced with somebody walking through the door, and then he's syncing with another guy right now. But he walked out of the bathroom and he put his hand back in his pocket next to me as he's walking out. And he's the one hand, the pocketer again. And he was walking with one hand in his pocket into the library and kept walking with one hand in his pocket. I could understand if you're walking with two hands in two pockets. If you're two pocketing, I could understand if you're Tupac. But if you got one hand in your pocket, if you're one Pac, I don't understand. Why are you walking with one hand in your pocket and you don't have a cell phone in your other hand? I don't understand that. Why you would do that, unless you're a one hand the pocketer. Was it a coffer? Does he have a green shirt? No. It's not a green shirt coffer. It's just a gray shirt coffer. This fly keeps flying up at me synced. And then the other day I was in here, there were these teenage girls in here syncing on me, and they're like talking really loud and obnoxious. And they were doing directed conversation things. But they kept walking up to the vending machine. And the vending machine is also just right in front of where I'm sitting. I was sitting here, and the vending machine is right in front of where I'm sitting, you know? So, uh, they would walk up to the vending machine, and right as they're walking up to the vending machine, there would be a fly flying up in my face or like landing on me synced, like landing on my arm or landing on my face. And it kept doing it every time they would go up to the vending machine. I see a green shirter guy in the library through the window, and he looked like he was looking over at me, smiling. He's like, "I'm a green shirter. I green shirted him." The gray shirter guy is syncing with another gray shirter guy. They're the gray shirter guys, and they both got like the same color gray shirt on. They're walking through the doorway at the same time as each other. Like one guy is walking really slow because he's like old. He's like walking with a cane. He's walking really slow, and then the other guy is walking faster. So the slow guy comes out of the bathroom first, and he's walking up to the doorway, and the other guy is walking out after him, and he's walking faster, and then they're walking through the doorway at the same time as each other. And then the slow walker guy just synced with this other girl right now, and it just keeps going on and on. And the vending machine's turning on synced again, and the banging sounds at the same time were synced with it. And it's synced. Oh yeah, and then the lightning was syncing a bunch of times last night. I already said that on my live stream last night on my other channel, but the lightning was syncing, and then when I went live, when I go live, like it counts down when you go live. It's like 3, 2, 1, and then right at 1, it started to rain. Like the first drop of rain is hitting my car right at that moment. I'm not bullshitting. And then it started to rain harder, like right after I started talking. I think that was synced too. And then the lightning was syncing a bunch of times. Here comes the green shirter lady again. Is she gonna sink? The green shirter lady, I don't know if she synced when she walked by me, but she was synced though, and she was walking out of the door synced, I think. Green shirter synced. Do you hear the sync sounds? They're synced. All the sounds that you hear are the sync sounds. Turn up the volume, and all the sounds that you hear are the sync sounds, and they're synced. If you hear a toilet flushing, it's synced. If you hear any sound, it's synced. If you hear a door opening, it's synced. If you hear a car honking, it's going to be synced. If you hear a child screaming, it's going to be synced. At least 99% of the time. If you hear people talking, it's going to be synced. If you hear people laughing, it's going to be synced. If you hear engine sound, it's going to be synced. If you hear a car alarm, it's going to be synced. If you hear a siren, it's going to be synced. If you hear a train horn, it's going to be synced. If you hear a fly, it's going to be synced. If you hear... Is that synced? Did the toilet flush synced? I don't know. We'll see when he walks out if he's walking up the thing. Uh, she was sinking with these people with a baby. They like hold, like the mom's holding the baby, and then she like hands the baby to the dad, and then it was right as that girl walked through the doorway right now, and she was the one that flushed the toilet, and she's got like kind of a shirt that looks like a leopard print shirt, but it's not though. So I don't know if that's supposed to be that or what. She's scratching her hair, synced and syncing with a whitey as she does, as she walks out of sight. Just all day I'm seeing women brushing their hair back synced. Like when I look over at them, or right as they walk out of sight or whatever, or right as they sync. Here they come. Here they come. I think the mom has a green shirt. Is it a green shirter? Yeah, she got a green shirt, and he's got, I don't know. They're walking by me synced with whiteys, with the baby in their arms, with a green shirt. And then when their baby grows up, he's gonna be a sink head. He's gonna cry synced. And then he's gonna grow up to be a sink head. And he's gonna point synced and walk up and be walking up synced. He's gonna have a red shirt syncing on me on a scooter. Or he's gonna be a target, and his parents are gonna target him. Maybe he's a target baby, and they're targeting him right now as he's a baby, perhaps. Do they do that? Have I been targeted since a baby? I don't know. But there's a red car targeting me right now. He's parking synced with a white car driving behind it. It's retarded as fuck out there, and I see a clown parade driving by, and it's synced as fuck. So that's the Welcome to Sync podcast. Support the podcast, share the video, hit the Cash App, PayPal, and don't sync.